Enjoying the show? You can help others find it and enjoy it too by giving us a 5-star rating or review. If you feel like reaching out to us with a question or comment, you can send us an email at mywifetherd@gmail.com. And don't forget to visit our website at mywifethedietitian.com, as well as our social media pages. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Enjoy the show. It's Rob and Sandra from My Wife the Dietitian, and this is Nutrition Nuggets.
Hey, Rob.
Oh, hi, Sandra. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Thanks for joining me.
Oh, well, you're joining me.
Well, no, this is My Wife the Dietitian. This is my show.
Oh, well.
And you're the guest.
You're welcome.
You're the guest expert on my show.
Well, I've been helping a lot of people lately try to get an easy meal together for their family.
Oh, that's
and for themselves.
That's a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one that kind of comes up over and over again that checks a lot of boxes.
Okay. I'm curious. It's frozen pizza? That's not frozen pizza.
The sheet pan meal.
A sheet pan meal? What does that mean?
Or it could be like a baking sheet, and you put a lot of the different ingredients, especially the veggies and the protein.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
You do that a lot. That's one of your classic dinners here at home. And it's usually on the night when it's like nobody knows what to make for dinner, and then 10 minutes later that you've done that, and we're like, whoa, what? You just whip that up? All this food
minutes,
coming out of the oven, and yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff on a cookie sheet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff on a cookie sheet. So when I say it checks a lot of boxes, it's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's just cutting veggies up or cutting up whatever and sticking it in the oven.
Yeah. Yeah.
More or less.
Exactly. And it's kind of an easy cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're just like cleaning the pan.
Especially if you have a dog.
That's true.
Sometimes our dog does such a good job, I can't tell if it's clean or dirty anymore because I'm like, is this dish clean? The only way I know is that it's on the floor.
Right. Yeah.
But so, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. It is very easy cleanup.
And it is kind of a hands-off kind of cooking process. Like you're not stirring a pot and like over the stove, like having to kind of monitor or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. You just kind of you stick it in and leave it.
Yeah. So what can you put on that baking sheet?
Well, I looked it up on YouTube, actually.
You did? Oh, my gosh. You did some homework for this?
For some ideas. I know. I don't usually, but
no, you
I
don't.
thought, maybe I'll just see what else is out there. There's everything. There's like, you name it, someone's done it on a sheet pan.
Okay, what's an example?
Well, the one video I watched, the guy did like chicken thighs and potatoes on one sheet pan, and he mixed it all up in the same bowl. Like he had like his olive oil and all his spices and everything, plus some chopped potatoes.
Like raw potatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the cool thing he did with them is he left them like stripes of the peel because he liked the sort of earthy taste of it. But he said if you leave the full peel on, it cooks up differently. So it like, the heat doesn't escape and it cooks differently. So
interesting. So yeah. I didn't know that. So
no,
he kind of like, he peeled like, just like, like zebra almost. Yeah.
And then he like, I don't know, he cut them into like eighths. So they were sort of bigger chunks of potato. Just a russet potato, right?
Yummy.
Well, he called them Russell potatoes, which was kind of funny. So yeah, there was that. There was 6 chicken thighs, and they were all coated in this kind of seasoning mix that he made in a big bowl, and he got in there with his hands and like stirred it all up, and then threw it in the oven. And then he made another pan that had, it was like whole canned tomatoes, like where you get the whole tomato.
On a sheet pan?
Well, he cut up a whole tomato.
Okay.
But it was a canned tomatoes.
Uh-huh.
But they're a full tomato.
Yeah.
They're not the diced ones.
Yeah.
But then he diced it himself. So I guess you could use diced ones. Olives, feta cheese, and
He cooked these?
Yeah. So it looked like a lasagna. like the sheet pan looked like a lasagna. So it was red from the tomatoes. He had tons of zucchini in there, Greek olives, so black Kalamata olives, I guess, and feta. It looked fantastic.
Wow.
And then he threw that in, and that was dinner. It looked awesome.
And you cooked like on 2 pans.
2 different pans.
And then he like assembled it all together after it was baked.
Yeah. I just pulled it out, put a piece of chicken on each plate, threw some of the veggies on it, put a little olive oil on the veggies.
And then the potatoes.
And then I was drooling at that point because it looked so good. I'm like, okay.
But I don't think in terms of like getting your hands dirty for the chicken, I can't see you doing that.
Yeah, no. And that was a little bit more hands-on as far as the prep.
Yes.
But it looks freaking amazing.
Yeah.
But the stuff you do, I mean, you just cut up a bunch of veggies and throw it out in a pan and come back in 10 minutes. And that's kind of what you're talking about a bit more with what you were talking about before anyway.
Yeah. But you could you can make the whole meal on the pan. You could do just like he did, like the potatoes or sweet potatoes or yams, carrots. I'm just thinking of like the root vegetables. And then if you have chicken with the bone in and skin, you're getting some really good benefits with that. You're getting it's more juicy, which helps the vegetables cook and caramelize.
If they're on the same pan?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what he did to the potatoes, because the juice out of the chicken kind of was cooking the potato and adding flavor to the potatoes.
Exactly.
Like, oh, that's a good idea.
And the days of like in the 90s when everybody just was eating like chicken breasts and broccoli, or what do they call it? Broccoli and chicken.
Yeah.
The bone in is good because then you're getting some tendons and you're getting more collagen. And we know that a lot of people need the extra collagen. And it's hard to get collagen in our diet if you're not having bone in chicken or other like skin on the fish or and I think we did an episode on that, like skin health.
We did, yeah.
Because collagen is more than just skin. It's like skin, hair, nails, but it's also gut lining. It's like there's so much. And it's quite healing. It's good for your immune system. If you're sick, to have like the chicken broth or the bone broth soup. We're going to do an episode on that in the future, near future. But the other thing with a sheet pan meal, so I'll get back on track here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You're like, hey.
Is this part of the plan?
This is a nutrition nugget.
This is going in a different direction.
It can be, like the sheet pan meal can be the foundation of a Buddha bowl or a poke bowl or a grain bowl.
True.
Because, with those grain bowls, there's a lot of veggies, right? There's like roasted veggies. And that's with the sheet pan is you can get your roasted veggies, like a whole variety. So other vegetables that are so good on the sheet pan are cabbage.
Cabbage is surprisingly good.
Yeah, like big chunks of cabbage.
Yeah, big chunks.
With sesame oil.
Yes.
Is good to drizzle on that. Yeah, that gives it that really delicious flavor.
Well, it's a nutty flavor, right?
Yeah.
But it creates a really nice texture because cabbage is often kind of
bitter.
Yeah, bitter.
Yeah.
And it's not bitter when it's roasted.
No, it's sweet. Yeah. And when you put the garlic cloves and onions, oh my gosh, it's so good. And you can put the red onions, makes it really colorful.
Yeah, they're really tasty.
Yeah, because we want the rainbow of colors.
And then when you eat them all together, that you're just getting this crazy combination of awesome roasted flavors.
Oh yeah, like the sweet potato or the carrots you get your orange veggies. My mom always says, we have our orange veggies today because she listens to the podcast. Hi,
perfect.
Mom. Yeah, and then squash is another thing.
I was just going to say squash.
Yeah.
So I did that. I think I did that in the newsletter recently. And I was reading all about squash and roasted squash. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds really tasty. I should try that sometime.
And you can buy the frozen diced butternut squash.
It's ready to go.
And put it right on your baking sheet. And you can actually roast the frozen.
It's like zero prep.
Yeah. People don't realize that, like, you don't have to use fresh to roast. Like, you can do the same with string beans. You can put them on the baking sheet and drizzle a bit of olive oil and some seasoning, and it's great. Because then, like you said, very little prep. And any way to have vegetables, make it easy to eat your vegetables and make vegetables is great in my books.
Yeah, make them tasty.
Yes.
Which is what this is.
Totally. If you drizzle the olive oil and the seasoning.
Something else that's really good is mushrooms. Like when you put little mushrooms on the tray there, I don't typically like little mushrooms. Like, I don't mind them in food.
Like the criminy?
Yeah, any kind of like full, whole, like white mushroom, brown mushroom, whatever, like the little button kind of mushrooms. They're kind of, I wouldn't eat one on its own if it was raw. I mean, I have, but I don't care for them really. But when they're cooked up like that, they're really tasty.
So good.
Roasting is really interesting what it does to food. And
yeah,
the flavor is so good.
Oh, and then like roasted red pepper.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Oh, so good. Because then you can use that on, if you're making homemade pizza, even like a frozen pizza from the store, and then you can add your own veggies, like roasted veggies on top of that. So you can like roasted onions and peppers and cherry tomatoes.
Yes.
You can put eggplant, roasted eggplant. Remember, we just talked to Asta Mail, and she tried eggplant with her kids. It was a fail, but the first time, just because, and the 3-bite rule, you got to try it at least, 3 bites. And if you don't like it, okay. And her 3 and 6-year-old were like, no, Mom, don't like it. But maybe they can try again.
Try
maybe
roasting.
Roasted.
Yes.
Yeah, or with Parmesan and tomato sauce, right?
Right.
So good. But beets.
Yeah.
Oh,
beets are really good.
Beets are so good when they're roasted. They get really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So you get that bright colors, and then those are phytonutrients. So they are loaded with antioxidants and phytochemicals, which are so good for antioxidants, for helping repair and heal our cells and tissue, especially if you're working out and you're, there's a lot of oxidation. So you need to have higher amounts of antioxidants, and you get those through plant foods, and especially the rainbow of colors. So, the beta carotene in the carrots and the sweet potatoes and the pumpkin and the squash, and you get lycopene in the tomatoes, and you get the red elements in the beets. So there's berries, of course, you probably not going to roast berries, but if you have your breakfast and you have some berries in yogurt or berries in granola.
Well, there's red cabbage too. Did you say that one?
Red cabbage. Thank you.
There you
the
go.
Polyphenols is so good. And we know how beneficial these elements are. And, everyone talks about macronutrients and all these types of ways to eat, but it's those phytochemicals and polyphenols we know are so protective for cardiovascular health, for preventing cancer, for our eye health, for helping heal our tissues after working out or after strenuous activity. If you're feeling like sore and achy and you have joint pain, we know that part of that is you might not be getting enough antioxidants and polyphenols from plant foods to help heal your tissues.
There you go. That's good to know. And that's easy. And what an awesome way to help yourself.
Yeah.
A delicious way to help yourself.
Yeah. And actually, I forgot to mention, when we're trying to get more cruciferous vegetables, the sulfur containing, they're so good for cleansing our liver. So we're going to be talking about cleanses in an upcoming episode. But the cabbage, we mentioned cabbage, but cauliflower and broccoli are great roasted too.
Oh, they're really good.
And these are also good for your Buddha bowl or your grain bowl or just your salad bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're good cold the next day.
Exactly.
Yeah, they still got that roasted flavor.
Yeah, it's a good way to, if you are working and you're so busy during the week, you have no time to cook, you could always batch cook on the weekend. Maybe get your groceries on the Saturday, batch cook on the Sunday, and then you can do a bunch of sheet pan roasted vegetables and have those through the week for your lunches and dinners.
Yeah, just cook up a pot of rice and then you've got an instant bowl, right?
Totally. And we didn't even mention like the chicken and the salmon, and you could do tofu, you can do pork, you can do beef. Like there's so many of the protein part of the meal that can also be cooked on the one sheet pan.
Yeah, exactly. So much. Yeah, like I did a quick YouTube search and came up with all sorts of things. It looked like everything was on there. So it's worth a little search if you're interested in trying those out. Is that it, Sandy?
Zucchini is another one.
Oh, the zucchini.
That's kind of a part of the squash family, but yeah, that's about it. I mean, it's a great thing to try if you're not a vegetable eater or you are looking for ways to get more veggies in. That would be a good way.
I highly recommend it. It's so tasty. So that is it for this show. If you're looking for more information, more ideas, check out our website. It's mywifethedietitian.com. We've got a great blog on there with all sorts of articles on all sorts of different things. If you have questions for us, love answering your questions, you can send us an email to mywifetherd@gmail.com. We'll be happy to answer your question on the show. And don't forget to sign up for our newsletter too. It's a weekly newsletter. It's free to join. You can find the link for that on the website. We've also got a freebies page on the website too. Check that out. Lots of great recipes, and I think it's just recipes right now, but lots of great stuff on there as well. So be sure to visit that. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Feel free to reach out to us there as well. And if you're liking the show, let us know. We love hearing your comments, your feedback, your ideas, everything. It's all super helpful for us. Keeps things moving forward here. And if you like the show, I bet your friends would too. So be sure to share with them. And don't forget to subscribe. That's another thing. Don't just listen to the show. If you like it, sign up, subscribe, because that also helps us here as well. So that is it for today. We will be back next week with a full episode. So until then, have a fantastic week. Thanks for joining us today on My Wife the Dietitian. If you like what you heard, don't be shy. Leave us a comment or review, and be sure to share our podcast with your friends. If you'd like to hear more, hit that subscribe button. You can also follow us on our social media pages for updates, episode trailers, and other odds and ends. For more info and links on what we discussed on today's episode, check the show notes. We'll be back next week with another informative and fun-filled episode.